But things have gone really well for us, so we're very happy. We're glad to have made it this far, and we're looking forward to the finish line, I think, at this stage.
At this point in the race, the teams have been on their bikes for 5 days, and the solo riders 9 days. As they pedal the final 1,000 miles, they talk about the milestones they've reached and those yet to come.
We broke RAAM up into different sections. The first thing was the first 3 days. Get through the first 3 days, survive. We're Irish, we're not used to 50-degree heat. If we can keep the water coming in, we can keep the hydration up, we'll be happy enough to get through. So when we got through that, we then thought, well, this is great. Now let's move into the mountains, and let's get through the mountains. Getting down into Kansas, we prayed for a tailwind, and we got one, so we're thrilled with that. That got us through that, and these are all the little milestones. The next one's now the Appalachians, and I got to tell you, I'm really nervous about it.
We caught up to solo rider Shusanah Pillinger about 100 miles past Effingham, Illinois, where her race prematurely ended last year in an unfortunate accident. We talked to crew member Philip Magnus on how she is handling passing this milestone.
She'll put that to one side now. That will go in a box as having been done, and we're trying to give her targets. We're trying to incentivize her to get in before the men's deadline if possible. You know, her stated ambition is to do it within the women's cut-off time, and mathematically she's likely to do it, but as we know, there are so many variables between now and then that it's still very much in the balance. But I think she'll do it. She's got the spirit to do it. She's shown that she's got the spirit to do it. She overcame a couple of very mini crises, and she's maintained her average speed, and most of all she keeps showing that fighting spirit. So when she does have a setback, maybe in the nighttime section where she feels a bit weak and vulnerable, she's always come back the next morning. She's fighting like a lioness. It's really admirable to watch her.
If she finishes within the time cutoff, she will be the first British woman to complete RAAM as a solo rider.
Wolf Creek Pass was, I think, a high for all of us, for sure. I loved Kansas, to be honest. It was fun to just hammer. We averaged high 20s the whole way. And Missouri was absolutely beautiful. I loved it.
Team Bike Like a Girl can't wait to get to the finish line and their hometown of Annapolis.
We can smell the Old Bay from here, and we're coming for you, Annapolis.
Much of the race is done, but there are still a few challenges ahead as they make their way through the Appalachian Mountains. I'm Tara Roberts in Blanchester, Ohio for the Race Across America.